Hey everyone, Lo-Fi here, and we're gonna do a bullet round. I got a bunch of lore theories at the top of my head that we're gonna go through and discuss. Starting with number one, who's gonna get Phyrexianized before the end of the Phyrexian War? And I will tell you who that will be. Jace. Jace will be one of them. We haven't seen him since Zendikar, and it's Jace, and we all know Jace, so he is most likely going to be complete, and Graf will end up complete, because the man who just escaped Ixalan after many years to see his daughter can now see his daughters. That's the perfect tragic story. And you know what? I'm gonna call it. Ashiok's gonna be completed, but Ashiok is gonna be able to cut off the hive mind of being completed and still retain their self-awareness. Let's go with the next one. So, Halo. Specifically, Halo on New Capenna. We know it's ground up angels. It has all these wonderful, powerful, magical properties. But could Halo be the key to stopping Ashiok? Hear me out. So, in the song, which was made for magic, called Just a Little Halo, there's this line: when your dreams turn into nightmares, when your mind is filled with doubts, well, with a little Halo, you could run this town. So Halo could be the tool to stop Ashiok in case they ever got too powerful. Next up we have, how in the world have non-planeswalkers planeswalked? I'm sure we'll get some sort of Tezzeret will be like, hey, I don't want to work for the Phyrexians anymore. I don't like them. Because if y'all remember, towards the end of him and Bolas' saga, he really resented working for the dragon and being used as a pawn. Also, Yasika's not dead. That's her chariot. She's in it. Also, Brawl, that is Baral, who we all know Chandra hates because he tried to, execute her and kind of killed her dad. Baral will sacrifice himself to save Chandra and redeem himself in her eyes. Next. Okay, here's where we get good. So, for the Phyrexian War, as we can see, there are 3 planes. There are Hedrons, so Zendikar, a dragon, so Kamigawa, and a Greek-looking place, which is most likely Theros. So, a long time ago, I had a theory that, the Phyrexians would come on Theros and we get a Phyrexianized god, which would be awesome. So hear me out. There's going to be a Phyrexianized god, and it's either going to be Heliod, because if you don't know, the gods only exist because people believe they exist. That's how they were made manifest. So there's 3 gods I'm going to guess. Heliod, like I said. Phaenax, god of schemes. And finally, this one might surprise you. Nylea, god of the hunt. She will be a tragic downfall, being Phyrexianized. And last but not least, let's talk about a return to Ixalan in winter of next year. Oh boy, I am more excited about this set than any other freaking set. I love Ixalan. Ixalan's awesome. It's one of my favorite planes. I mean, it's got dinosaurs, it's got Conquistador vampires, it's got merfolk. What else do you need? Well, so back up to Rivals of Ixalan. The vampire's god kind of showed up and was like, no, bad vampires, bad. I told you to only feed off those willing to be fed off and to spread my gift and not, turn into a bunch of assholes taking over places. So yeah, the vampire's god basically told him, bad vampire, bad. Matter of fact, in the Art of Veto, he's spilling over a blood bowl after hearing about what their god said. So the vampires are going to have a crisis of faith. And while that crisis of faith is happening, and with everything else going on, also the vampires lost one of their biggest cities. The merfolk are going to rise up and become the new bad guys. See, the new Ixalan set is called, what is it called again? It is called Ixalan Lost Caverns or something like that. I don't know. The Lost Caverns of Ixalan. Basically, the sea will either rise up or it will go down. Caverns will open up. Merfolks will discover incredible power there, and people will go after said power. But the merfolks are defending whatever power is there. Plus, the tyrant of Volskanta is still alive. So yeah, when we return to Ixalan, the merfolk are now going to be the big bad evil guy of the plane. They are the ones going to get too big for their britches. And likely the pirates and the Sun Empire will have to join forces to defeat them. And then, of course, you'll have your dinosaurs being cool. Hopefully we'll get to see the primal dinosaurs, even though they're basically godosaurs. But yeah, those are just some theories I had off the top of my head. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you agree with any of mine. And if you don't, explain what your theories are, because I would love to hear them. I want to start a conversation. I thank you all for watching. Remember to like and comment. And if you enjoy this content, please subscribe. That'll be all. Goodbye.